Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another Making It Monday. And today I have a really fun stitch in store for you guys. As you can probably see from the backdrop, I am going to teach you guys how to knit the waffle stitch. And this is a pretty easy stitch. I would say it's probably beginner, maybe a little bit more advanced than beginner, but a beginner could easily do this because the only stitches you need to know in order to do the waffle stitch are going to be knits and purls. That's it. Really easy. Now it is a 4-row repeat, but like I said, once you get the rhythm down, I think this could easily be done by a brand new knitter. So to start with, you want to cast on a multiple of 3 plus 1. So if you're new to knitting and you don't know what that means, all that means is you want to cast on sets of 3, 3, 3, 3, however many sets of 3 you need for whatever it is you're making, and then just add 1 extra stitch at the end. So that's all that means. Let's see if I can get this to focus. I don't know if you guys can see that, but hopefully you can. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my tripod down here just a little bit. So here is an example of the waffle stitch. I knit this up the other day just so I could have it to show you guys what it looks like. Pretty stitch. This is just, like I said, a little swatch. But it's got a lot of texture to it, and it does look like a waffle. So it's got these little boxes. So go ahead and grab your yarn and a pair of knitting needles, and I will be right back with you, and we'll knit the waffle stitch. Okay guys, I am back. Oh, I got some cat hair on my yarn there. So I went ahead and just cast it on 16 stitches. 16 because we said we needed multiples of 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's our 3 and 1 extra stitch. Now for this pattern, it says for row 1 we need to knit 1, purl 2. And we're going to repeat this all the way down to the end. So knit 1, purl 2. And if you guys need a refresher on how to knit or purl, I do have videos up on my YouTube channel that you guys can go back and see. It was probably one of the first couple videos I did showing different beginner stitches. So we're going to go ahead and repeat this to the end. Knit 1, purl 2. So go ahead and continue to knit 1, purl 2 until you have 1 stitch left, and I will meet you guys at the end. Okay, I've got just a couple more stitches here, so I did knit 1, now I got to do my purl 2. And if you guys saw on the screen, I had the knit 1 and purl 2 in asterisks. So what that means, if you're not familiar with patterns, is that's the repeat. So you're just going to repeat knit 1, purl 2, knit 1, purl 2 until the end or the asterisk stops. So in our case, it said to repeat that till the last stitch, and then we're just going to knit 1. But what I like to do a lot of times, if you see my videos, is I like to slip the last stitch purlwise with the yarn in front. So I'm just going to hold this in front and slip it. And what that does is that creates a nice chain edge for your work. Okay, now row 2 says to, in asterisks, to purl 1, knit 2. So we're basically doing the opposite of the other row. So knit 1, take your yarn in front, and purl 2. Yarn in back to knit 1. Yarn in front to purl 2. So you're basically doing the opposite of row 1. So go ahead and continue to knit 2 and purl 1, or I'm sorry, yeah, purl 1 and knit 2. So you'll want to continue to purl 1, knit 2 till the end of the row and until you have 1 stitch left. So I will meet you guys at the end. Remember, purl 1, knit 2 all the way till we get down to the last stitch. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we have our last stitch left, and the pattern says to purl 1, but I'm just going to slip it like I did the last time and turn. Okay, so now row 3, it's my favorite row. All we have to do is knit. Just knit all the way across the row, no purling at all. So go ahead, if I can keep my yarn from splitting here, we are going to go ahead and knit all the way to the end of row 3. So you guys can go ahead and do that, and I will meet you at the end. Okay guys, I'm down to my last stitch, so I'm just going to slip that purlwise with the yarn in front like I do. And that is the end of row 3. And you guys can already sort of see where it looks like it's starting to form these little boxes. Okay, and now let's go ahead and do row 4. This is our last row of the repeat. And for row 4, it says to purl all stitches. So we are just going to purl all the way across. So row 3 and 4 are the easiest. So just purl, purl all the way to the end. And I will meet you guys back up when we reach the end of row 4. All right, guys, so we are at the end of our last row, row 4. So I'm just going to go ahead and slip that. If you guys want to purl it, that's fine. I just like to slip my last stitch. It's become a habit. And you can't really tell much on this, but that is our repeat. So if I bring back this piece that I've already done several repeats of, like I said, you can see it's got nice little waffle squares. All right, well, that is it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. And if I hadn't said already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm here for you every Monday for knitting videos, and on Tuesdays I post crochet tutorials. You can also follow me on social media. You can find me under Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube under boho_stitchery. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.